You're watching News 24 Live. The Proteas have set a target of 298 for New Zealand. That's a revised total due to a rain interruption in the first semi-final between South Africa and New Zealand at Eden Park. I'm joined in the studio by Sport 24 editor Garen Lamley to recap the first innings. Garen, thanks very much for joining us.
Morning, Nick.
Bright and early.
Really?
Like me, we were up a lot earlier. I'm on coffee number 3. So what did you make of this? I mean, again, there were obviously, there was a stage when I thought, oh God, this Duckworth, Lewis and Rain in knockout games. But yeah, the guys managed to maintain the momentum. What did you make of it?
There was a bit of a worry when we were forced off the field. You know, we won the toss, selected to bat, which I don't think was a surprise to anyone. Started off a bit shaky. Old Amla and Quinton de Kock going for 14 and 10. Didn't get off to a great start. The ball was swinging. There had been rain prior to the start. New Zealand were looking pretty good after sort of 15 overs. We weren't really piling on the runs. But then, you know, AB and Faf came together, put on a really impressive partnership. Then the rain came.
The old Affies boys.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You know, they know each other really, really well, playing for the Titans, playing at school together. So they've moved, you know, translated that to international level. The rain came. Obviously, we've got bad memories of rain interruptions in past World Cup matches. But this one seems to have turned out all right for us so far. You know, we came back, we only faced 5 more overs. It was sort of like, you know, go hard from ball 1, 30 balls, we scored 65 runs, I think. Finished on 281, that was then revised, like you said, to 298. So that's what New Zealand need to win in 43 overs. It's an average of around 6.5, 6.6 and over. They're really going to have to go hard again from ball 1, basically. You know, that's quite a formidable total. And this ground, we've seen far lower totals actually defended. So, you know, South Africa definitely have the advantage, even though the ground dimensions we talked about, it's actually a rugby ground. Yeah. Very short boundaries. We saw a lot of AB de Villiers and David Miller's boundaries coming straight past, you know, back over the bowler's head. So that's where they'll probably be looking to score their runs. So South Africa will hopefully have a plan in place for that.
So Garen, South Africa winning the toss, AB de Villiers choosing to bat. The guys started slowly. There were obviously those 2 early wickets. But then, yeah, Faf du Plessis and AB de Villiers then really sort of hitting their straps, getting them to a nice momentum. Rain interruption, when play resumed, Faf went out on 82, but then David Miller came in and hit a real flash cameo.
Absolutely, you know, his game is sort of tailor-made for that sort of short burst. You know, he doesn't have to get his eye in. He was there for a maximum of 5 overs. He scored 49 runs of 18 deliveries. Fantastic strike rate. Hit the ball incredibly sweetly, cleanly, back over the bowler's head for the majority of his boundaries. Picked out the short boundaries around Eden Park. Certainly boosted our score to a total that I think we feel confident in defending. Obviously, it remains to be seen how the Brendan McCullums, Martin Guptills and co get on. But, you know, I think if we bowl anywhere near the sort of standard we expect from our international top-class bowlers, it shouldn't be a total that we would fear not defending.
So Garen, now South Africa defending the score, are you expecting there to be, because of the rain and the moisture, expecting there to be a bit of movement? And let's also just touch on the inclusion of Vernon Philander in the bowling attack. There's been a bit of mixed thoughts about that.
I was quite shocked to see him actually brought into the team. You know, the unwritten rule is don't change a winning team. We had beaten Sri Lanka with Carl Abbott in the team. He was the only change. He's pretty much done nothing in this World Cup. Obviously, he's been picked, I think, on experience. They might have thought he swings the ball more than Abbott, and they might have thought, you know, later on, if the rain does come, you know, it might take some swing. So he might still play a key role, but obviously that remains to be seen. But I was quite shocked by his inclusion, to be honest. I thought Abbott deserved a chance in the semi-final. But, you know, firing from the one end, sorry, Philander from the other end. I think if we get off to a good start, we don't let McCullum get away from us. You know, we should have this game in control. You know, 43 overs isn't a lot of overs for New Zealand to have to score as many as 298. There's bound to be more weather interruptions. You know, then that total will be revised. They'll lose some overs. So it's not all over yet, but certainly advantage South Africa.
And perhaps, you know, spinners will come to the fore for South Africa. So, yeah, Garen, I'll see you in a few hours.
Will do. Thanks, Nick. Cheers.